Hey there, race fans. Toby LaGrange here, coming at you live from our booth here at the New York State Fairgrounds in Syracuse for the Northeast Racing Products Auction and Trade Show. We'll be here for another hour here tonight or so, and then all day tomorrow, 9 to 6. The show runs tomorrow. Come on out and stop by our booth and say hi and talk some racing. What a day here at the show. A little quiet on Friday, but we had some busy parts and talked to a lot of great people. Lots of traffic here at the booth. Very encouraging to see as we close out the 2023 season here at the Glenridge Motorsports Park and welcome in the 2024 campaign. Like I said, a lot of drivers came by talking about our late model division. The Rush late models will be making their home at the Ridge in 2024, and we had a lot of interest today from the late model group, as well as the Dirt Car 358 modifieds and sportsman divisions, as long as the Pro Stocks as well, as we have Andrew Buff and Luke Corning. Their cars are in our booth all weekend long. They're both here answering questions, talking to race fans, especially Cousin Luke. Cousin Luke made a big presence today, and you're going to see some videos posted tonight after I get back to Gloversville here. When the show is done, I'll post them up on all of our social media pages. We did some interviews today, and we have a ton of interviews coming tomorrow that we'll be doing here at the show. If you're a driver or a sponsor and you want to get interviewed here in our booth for our social media pages, be sure to stop on by our booth tomorrow. Come on over and see me, and we'll get an interview done. We got a nice little location over in the corner of our booth here. It's going to be Ridge Talk Table Talk. It's a new feature here coming at you from the Glenridge Motorsports Park all season long, and we're going to carry that right through the spring car show here at the fairgrounds and right through the season at the Ridge, all part of these Ridge Talk episodes. So looking out over the show right now, it's getting quieter as we're about an hour or so away from closing time here tonight. But let me tell you, there was a lot of good conversations had at this table this week, this afternoon, and it was great to see the race fans stop out. Jay and Alicia, well, they were here next to me all day long. They took off to go to a promoters dinner over in Syracuse, or deeper into Syracuse, as part of the Dirt Car Banquet and Promoters Meetings this week. They'll be at the Promoters Meetings tomorrow morning, then here at the show afterwards, followed by the Dirt Car Banquet tomorrow night. I'll be here at the show holding down the fort when they're away, so make sure you stop on out and say hi, and like I said, let's get some interviews done. If you're a driver, you're going to call the Ridge home, make sure you stop and get an interview done. You can thank your sponsors from last season, thank your sponsors for the coming season, and of course let us know your race plans and how the last season went for you running at the Ridge and, Albany, Saratoga, and the other dirt car tracks here in the area. Once again, we got about another hour or so here at the New York State Fairgrounds, part of the Northeast Racing Products Auction and Trade Show. We're here in Cuse at our booth. It's raining outside, but it was beautiful earlier this afternoon. Who would have thought? T-shirts in November. It was like 50-some degrees when I got here at about 10 o'clock this morning. So it was a beautiful day. Now, of course, it's got to rain, but, it is Syracuse in November. Taking a look around, we'll give you a little sneak peek here if you haven't come out. There's Andrew Buff's Dirt Car 358 modified sitting right there. There is the Cousin Luke number 2H. You can see it there to my right. Behind me, part of our booth, beautiful display that Alicia had put together here for the show. We're going to be using it again, of course, in the spring and March here at the Motorsports Expo, coming at you from the other building here in the New York State Fairgrounds here and in the springtime. That'll do it for this version of Ridge Talk. We'll be back at you tomorrow with another live version of Ridge Talk. Be sure to pay attention to our social media pages tomorrow. We're going to talk to Jay when he gets out of the promoters meetings. We're going to pick his brain on what happened and a whole lot more. So stay tuned and make sure you come on out to Northeast Racing Expo and Trade Show here at the New York State Fairgrounds.